Yeah! Welcome back to the Southern Tonight, where life is too short to be serious, and I'm really hoping Crumbl doesn't mess up nanner pudding. All right. So yeah, if they do mess it up, next week we're going to Chick-fil-A. And we're going to go in the morning, but the review's probably not going to be up until like afternoon from Chick-fil-A next week. But if they mess it up, we got Chick-fil-A to rebound for us. So excited for that. Some exciting menu items coming from them next week. It's an exciting day for dessert lovers. You could go to Crumbl. You could go to Nothing Bundt Cakes and get the strawberry Pop-Tart Nothing Bundt Cake Buntlet. Or you could go to Jimmy John's and get the pumpkin spice white chip pumpkin cookie. So all kinds of things coming out dessert wise. Was hoping Krispy Kreme, per reports. What do I have in my hair? Is that? I don't know. But I was hoping that per reports that Krispy Kreme was going to be dropping their Dr. Pepper flavored donut. It was not meant to be today. We'll have to check tomorrow. If it's not coming tomorrow, my assumption is next week, but I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'm just happy it's not today because we got this Crumbl review. So. Anyways, let's go ahead and post for this thumbnail and get ready. All kinds of reviews coming, fall themed reviews, and I've got a lot of content from this summer that I still got to get up for you guys to watch. Maybe you'll try something. I don't know. I'm not going to try and pull a magic trick. I'm not going to be like Megan Gill when she had the berry trifle cup and use my chin. I just, it's not my thing. I'll just Photoshop it, right? We'll look at banana pudding, no doubt, but we'll just Photoshop that into the thumbnail. All right. So, of course, that's where we're going to start is banana pudding. And luckily, I have a spoon to my disposal over here. Most Crumbls don't offer you utensils, but I was prepared. But I was unprepared. I was unprepared to be prepared. And now, you're going to be prepared to look at this. All right. And if you can hear the lawn maintenance tool that's making the noise, which is a weed eater, I'm sure, I apologize. All right, nanner pudding. Let's try her out. Okay, whipped cream, vanilla pudding, and it's got real banana. So you better eat this like ASAP. Like, don't let it sit in the fridge. So this is conflicting. I'm gonna have to eat this yeah, the next couple of days, or it's gonna go bad, right? So, all right, let's try it out. I don't know. Bananas are a little soft. Wafers are soft. I want a little bit more firmness. Flavor's pretty good. It's not the best banana pudding I've ever had, which is crazy to say. But it's just not quite as bold and rich and flavorful as I've had. And I don't know if they make the pudding themselves, what goes into that, I don't know. But it hits, it's on point. Just thought it would be a little bit more firm texture from the wafers and the bananas. It's very, what's the word? I'm drawing a blank. It's not tender, it's soft, right? It's very fluffy and soft. Flavor really works well though. I'm gonna give it an 8. Thought about 8.5, but I was like, no. All right, this one, I don't have a knife out, do I? Wasn't very prepared, was I? No, I was not extremely prepared, but oh, we just gotta keep going, right? Keep going with the flow here. Pulling all kinds of things out my console. Looking for a knife. Found a fork for the one time that I didn't need it. One time I don't need a fork, I find a fork. And I found a spoon. Folks, always be prepared. I found a knife. But yeah, this is Olivia Rodrigo's cookie. Or Oliver Rodriguez. That Mexican girl that cries is what they say. I have a pretty decent opinion on this one. This is, again, the third time I'm trying it, but there's some reservations I have towards it. So let's cut into it with this not so ideal knife. I'm sorry, guys. Good morning. How are you doing today? Are you feeling energetic? I don't know. I'm just trying to get some. Of course, it's falling apart when I try and get some jam. Why am I calling jam Jerry? I don't know. Jam and Jerry. Okay. There she is. Again, I like this cookie. There's nothing wrong with it. If you like sugar cookies and you like buttercream and you like a touch of jam, this one should be pleasing for you. But for me, it needs more jam. I wish the jam wasn't just in that star hole that you've got. I wish it was on the whole cookie. That way you've got really just like a berries and cream supreme sandwich type of thing. Instead, you've got this buttercream sugar cookie sandwich with a touch of jam. Still 8 out of 10, still very solid. And if you got a sweet tooth, you'll enjoy it. And of course, it's a very pretty cookie. But outside of that, like, it's not like gonna be mind-blowing, right? It needs more jam. And I've said that all 3 times. So, all right, without further ado, we're moving on. Crumbl this summer has been really annoying. Why is that? Because they've skipped out on a lot of fruity flavors. But 2 fruity flavors they've just overly been abundant on and pushy on are strawberry and lemon. And it's kind of tiring, right? Where is the pineapple, orange, mango, passion fruit? We've had all those flavors in the past. Where is it? Blue raspberry? Where is it, folks? It's like Crumbl is just like, oh, we're lemon and strawberry now. Just like we're not just cookies, we're all kinds of desserts. It is good to see banana pudding though, right? It is good to have that fruit profile. This week is kind of forward on the fruits, which is also kind of like annoying. Like, what? Crumbl? What? Okay, so chocolate covered strawberry or strawberry cheesecake, chocolate cheesecake, one of those names. Yeah, Crumbl, kind of fruity this week. You trying to tell us something? All right. I know a lot of people love this one. I think it's solid. I can understand why people like absolutely love the mixture of the cream cheese, the strawberry, the chocolate. It's kind of grown on me today, right? It's not so heavy on that cream cheese. Really good bold chocolate mix. Sometimes I've had like a cookie, one of these cookies, and like the chocolate base was so strong you could barely taste the rest of it. But there's enough strawberry in that for it to stand out. And I would, personally, I like that quite a bit. I put it up there with the other 2. I give it a solid 8 out of 10. It's probably the highest rating I've given this one particularly. Just because that strawberry's popping out a little bit more. So that rich kind of Oreo cocoa chocolate. Very soft too. And that creamy strawberry, slightly tangy from the cream cheese. It comes together really nicely. All right, lemon glaze. And I don't know what to call this. I don't know if we should say it's a skip week or not. But all of the flavors are good, right? There's nothing wrong with any of them. But there's nothing that's going to blow your mind, I don't think. I think banana pudding, particularly, you can make it at home and make it just as good, if not better. Like, even with, like, the textures and stuff. So lemon glaze, pretty simple. It's a lemon cookie glaze. Usually I love this one. It's a bit lacking though. Not super lemony. Just a touch of lemon. So much just like a sugar cookie with some glaze. A little bit of touch of lemon flavor. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 today. I'm not super impressed by it. It is good though. Like there's a good lemony zest, but as compared to other flavors, I wouldn't recommend it. Now Waffle, this one I'll probably give it 10 just because it's just such a good cookie, right? From that dollop to this base, it's just one of their more interesting, unique flavors that over time was utilized too much, but now they've kind of pulled away from like putting it on the menu too much. That and cornbread and Kentucky butter cake, they just were so obsessed with forcing it onto the menu as often as possible, and then they kind of understood people didn't want to see it but so often. So still an iconic Crumbl cookie. I mean, look at how gooey that is. And then you get the syrup. I don't even need the syrup. I'll take a bite without it. That's just amazing without any syrup. How it tastes like a waffle, and then you can add the syrup. See, none of those other cookies made me feel that way, right? It's just like this plethora of flavors and texture that come together, and you can't really top it, right? So waffle, easy 10 out of 10. The rest of them pretty solid. Lemon glaze was a disappointment. I was expecting a little bit better from that, but they have other lemon flavors that are better, like lemon poppy seed. It's got like a lemon curd filling. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right, so I was a little long, a little mouthy today, but I should have told y'all I'd do shorter videos, and you can go check out my TikTok, but that's aside from the point. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see y'all around. Yay!